Hello, welcome back to the Sharonpa podcast, and I am Delisha. In today's video, I have with me my husband wants to arrange a marriage for our daughter. I know this can be of a big deal to other people, but to other people, probably is still common to them. This was mostly practiced back in the years, but in today, maybe can come back within the means of church practices, family dynamics, or even culture itself. But there's only one way to find out how this came about in this particular story that we have today. But before I get into the story, could you please like, subscribe so that you never miss any episode that I'll be posting in the future? With that being said, let's find out how it went down. My house is a priest. And a few months back, we set our 27-year-old daughter down and told her we had found the right suitor for her in our church. See, it's church, okay? And she's old, I think. And like I said, family practices, the husband, the father is a priest, so it's a common practice in their church. Our daughter wasn't pleased, and a few days later, she came to me crying and begging me to speak to her dad and ask him not to do this. Oh, okay. I know someone can like it. Like I said at the beginning, someone might not prefer this. Some people want to do things their way, but I think parents think they know best or what's best for you. And another reason why this was practiced, rather, it was more of like benefiting the family. There was a lot of things that we looked into this, a lot of things that we considered, things like finances, health, I think was one of them. Yeah, stability, finances is a big deal. I felt so bad for my daughter, especially because she has always been her person. Okay, I don't know what that means, which is what has frustrated her father over the years. However, me and my husband were also arranged at church, and things worked out perfectly for us. Yeah, that's the thing. It worked for them. And as people, we must always remember that what works for you might not work for me, or what works for me might not work for you, vice versa. But I'm not sure. What do you think about this? I was 22 when it happened, and over the years, we rather have grown close. I can't even imagine my life without my husband. I think it definitely worked for them, because imagine you cannot live without someone. Otherwise, yes, it can work, it cannot work. Remember, at first, what is considered on the other side, maybe it's the values, because values are part of who we are. They don't just change. Values, beliefs, morals, and whatsoever. It's a good start to build a relationship. Once you meet, you can all kickstart it with friendship. Each to their own, I take. I feel stuck, as on one hand, I understand why hubby is doing what he is doing, but I also don't want to force my daughter into anything we all might regret later, which is true. If she doesn't want to do that, there's a highway that it's not going to work. It's not going to work. And if maybe she's even around a society where she does not even stand a chance to divorce, then therefore she might live a life full of misery. And I doubt there's a parent that want their child to go through that. So the mother and the father, they might have some conflict right there. And this kind of disagreement, or rather any type of disagreement, and most they cause family to grow apart. But with clear communication, you can grow closer. Maybe she can sit down and highlight to them why she's not up for this, why she does not agree with this. Maybe they might understand. Maybe they might be able to see what they are not currently seeing. And I don't know, maybe one of the factors might be, which I doubt it will stand for them, that times have changed. What you used to do back then might not apply today. But I don't think arranged marriages are bad. Because like I said, lots of things are considered here. Finances is number one, family dynamics, values, beliefs are considered. Think about it. It's not like, oh, I liked how he looks, he's short, I don't like him. Now it's today's world that we're living in. People don't wanna, or that some ladies don't want to date some short guys. The most popular one is, I would like him to be tall, dark, and handsome. Like, girl, where on earth are you coming from? What about intellectual? There's a lot to go consider. You can't just finish or rather conclude a long-term thing based on what you see. It's just not gonna work. It really is. So it's like fiction. It's like you're being delusional in some way. It's just not gonna work. If you asked me, go deeper than the looks. Just close your eyes, listen to the person, learn them, and trust your intuition. I don't know. The looks are just not gonna work. It's just not gonna cut it. It shouldn't cut it. It shouldn't be a thing. Imagine I don't like him or her because her head is like what? Like, no, like, no. My daughter suggests that she move to another country to run away from all this. Oh, mine. Oh, mine. Really? But I know this will break our family. Exactly. There's no way a family is gonna, except they sit down and with open mindedness, not go into the conversation with conclusions. In that way, it's not gonna work. If you're gonna join the conversation with an already made up mind, rather, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Just give each other chance and respect each other's opinion. Open yourself to different perspective. That's the beginning of building a relation, any type of relation, rather, be it romantic, work, family, friendship, whatever that may be. It starts with communication, whether you like it or not. Communication followed by actions. I am my daughter's only hope, but I also don't want my husband to think I am helping her go against his word. True. What can I do? Yeah, it's more of like the wife, it's in the middle of this. And at the end of the day, the wisest thing she could do or remember is that she does not have to pick a side. It's not about choosing. They have to be together in this, all of them. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with arranged marriages, but with the factors that were considered back then, I don't see it as a big deal. The big deal will start with age. I don't know, that one is wrong. Those kids that they're getting married off while they're young, maybe in their teenager or way younger than that's a big deal. You can't even imagine that. But over this age, I don't know. I don't know. It shouldn't be a big deal for another person. I'm not speaking for her, like, in general. If you've made it this far into this video, please do comment, like, subscribe if you haven't. Let me know what you think about this. Do not even forget to share with others. Do not get keep. Otherwise, that's all that I have with me today. Let me love and leave you.